Yo, what is going on? It's your boy Xtreme like Darius, man. Let's get it, man. So today we about to talk about how to stay riding motorcycles and not get put out the game, man. A lot of guys, they get excited when they get their new bike or just to be on a bike. Maybe they've been riding for a while, but they every so often, they get put out the game for some type of accident, you know what I'm saying? And this video, I'm gonna be breaking down pretty much how to stay in the game, man. All right, because in the beginning of my journey, I thought that you just had to crash, bad things just had to happen, and that is very far from the truth, man. Because then I started to run into riders who ride for years and nothing ever happens to them. I mean, I know guys that have been riding for 10, 15, 20 years, and they never touch the pavement, bro. I mean, these guys do wheelies and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They have fun. You know what I mean? And what I come to find out, in the beginning of my journey, I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm gonna quit. Like, this is too much risk, man. I'm about to quit because, I was getting into motorcycle accidents and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I mean, it's cool and all, but I like my life. You know what I'm saying? So, one of the times after a bad accident, I broke my leg. And I met a guy. He was sort of like a mentor, you know what I'm saying? He had been riding, he's one of the OGs in the game. And he said, you don't gotta quit riding, but you gotta move differently. And I was like, oh snap, move differently. Like, you gotta switch up your habits. And I remember, back in those days, I didn't have a lot of self-control. You know what I mean? I was very excited. I wanted to speed everywhere. I was more willing to take chances. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got away with a lot of shit, but then there'll be those times when you didn't get away with it. So I cut all that out, just like being content and happy with just being on the bike, like not always needing to push your limit. Like who are you trying to compete with, bro? Like, it was almost like I was trying to prove myself. And a lot of times that's what newer riders do. They want to sort of get like a respect, like they're a good rider. And maybe that was me, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was just so happy to be on a bike that I couldn't just, I wasn't able to contain my excitement. But the bike really humbled me and it chilled me out to where it's like, for instance, when I first started riding, when I would see another rider or ride with other riders and they start pushing the limits, they start, if you ever ride with a group, the flow normally goes, someone goes a little fast, then the person goes a little faster, then the other person starts to go faster. And it's a vicious loop of everyone just going faster and faster and faster. And nobody wants to be like the weakling in the group where they get left or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be, respected. So you don't want to appear weak. But like, it's a lack of self-control, bro. Things spiral out of control. You know what I'm saying? You start riding over your capabilities. The number one rule in bike life is to ride your own ride. You know what I mean? And it's very easy to ride with your ego. So that comes back to like self-control, you know what I mean? Like just controlling yourself, enjoying the ride, riding within your means. Like that alone is 50% of the battle, bro. Just controlling yourself. Composure is 50%. And then the other half of it, especially if you don't got control, like with control comes composure. Like this type of shit, like when you know you got control, the less you feel you need to prove yourself to people. So that's another thing. Like when you don't have that level of control, you gotta do a lot of other shit to make up for it. Speeding, going 150, weaving in between cars, like really close, you know what I'm saying, to prove something. Like, bro, it wins over the wrong people. Like some people will be impressed, but a motherfucker like me, who has really mastered control over the bike, is repulsed by it. You know, it does not impress me. It's like you try to impress a rich person with money, like bro, I'm already rich. Like you can't impress me with money. I already have my own money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of thing. But you can impress a broke person. You know what I'm saying? You can impress a broke person with money. So it's that sort of thing, man. And that shit will get you in trouble, bro. And the thing about riding is you create these habits, right? When you ride a certain way, it becomes the way you ride. So if you have a habit of doing all these close calls, like one of these close calls, you know, them calls are gonna get answered every once in a while. So the other part is cars, all right? It's either you're a hazard to yourself or you're not fine-tuned and adapted to your environment. Like you don't know how to navigate with traffic. And the biggest thing is the mentality, right? You don't even have to be the most skilled rider, but it's just the mentality, like understanding no one sees me. You know, obviously they see me, right? I'm not invisible, but acting as if I am invisible is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm assuming these people don't see me. You know what I'm saying? I make my move very quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't linger. I use my speed. I don't speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's strategic. I'm using it. Like, all right, let me get in and out real fast, as if no one can see me, bro. All right, now this guy's coming behind me. I'm assuming that he's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch and make sure he stops. I'm not gonna count on him to do the right thing. Like, I don't trust anyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody. And that's a big thing. I think a lot of people trust other drivers to do the right thing, and when they don't, they get mad. Like, you putting your trust, like someone probably would have got mad at this car for pulling out. Like, I literally don't care what anyone does. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's my responsibility to make the right judgments, the right predictions, and be ready for anything, right? Because it don't matter whose fault it is. You know, at the end of the day, like, whether it's your fault or not, or it's my fault, it can be your fault all day. I'm still gonna make it home, bro. I'm still going home. I don't care. I don't care if you made a mistake. I am still going home at the end of the day. And that's the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, bro. Right here. And there's no need to be shy, bro. Like make yourself appear bigger on the bike. Like you can, you know what I'm saying? Don't rev bomb, don't go crazy, but like you can make your presence be known. Make your presence be known. Let people know that you're not scared. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that, like, yo, I'm here. And you just got that aura. People like, who the fuck is this guy? But if you act a little timid, you know, you might get bumped around. I don't know. And another thing, when that turning light turns green, a lot of people in the turning lane starts going, and the lane right next to it sees cars going in their peripheral vision, and they're on their phone, and they just look up and start going, and the light is not even for them. So I always, you know what I'm saying, like I'm looking for people to make mistakes. All right. If it can affect me, I'm looking for it. Like I'm looking for this car to come out for no reason, bro. For absolute no fucking reason, like some stupid shit. I'm looking for it. I'm expecting it. Like this car behind me, I'm expecting him to not stop. I'm about to just like get out the way and let him come up. You know what I'm saying? When I pull away from the light, I'm creating space like a mug. I create hella space. You know what I mean? Using my speed again. Create space, create gaps, get away. And I think those are the biggest things, like the mentality, you know, being super defensive and offensive, never relaxing, like never. Like we on a side street. We're on a side street right now, and I'm still like, my guard never goes down, bro. It can't. My guard can never go down. Like for as long as I'm riding, bro, this guard is up. So I think, you know, most times people just are a little bit too relaxed, man. They a little bit too comfortable. They entitled. Nah. Even at my skill level, bro. Even at my skill level, I'm on my P's and Q's. I don't trust any driver on the road. Not even for a split second, bro. Like right now, I'm coming over. In case someone turns into my lane, I'm already far left. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving myself more time. You know, I'm coming up slow. Just in case someone want to open up a door, bro. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm ready for whatever. And never get caught lacking at the light. You know what I'm saying? Act like you racing, bro. Create that space. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man. I have dedicated my whole life to riding motorcycles since the age of 7 years old. I grew up riding motocross, you know, doing races, going to different training camps for guys that, you know, are pro amateur nationals. You know, I grew up going to Budds Creek Motocross Park. It's a pro national caliber track. And, you know, from my 2 decades of experience, you know, all the injuries that I've had, I've been in helicopters, you know, I got titanium rods in my leg. And you know, I see a lot of new riders, you know, joining, starting riding, and they're just completely wet behind the ears. So I'm like, bro, you know, why not just pay it forward and you know, help the guys that want to level up, you know, level up like crazy, man. So if you guys want to join, I built an entire community to help riders go from average to elite. All right, bike control, mindset, everything. If you're interested, go ahead and click the link in the bio or somewhere around here, man. You can join us and level up together, man. Let's get it. 1000cc work, baby.